You picked up your phone 14 times before lunch today, maybe more. Your hand just moved. Your thumb unlocked the screen before your brain formed a thought. And right now, some part of you knows your phone is nearby. And that awareness never fully goes away. That feeling has a name, and the reason it exists has nothing to do with apps or algorithms. The real answer reaches back 200,000 years into what your brain was built to do. Your brain is not a thinking machine. It is a survival machine that learned to think. Every craving, every compulsion you feel today was forged in an environment so different from yours that your ancestors would not recognize a single thing about your life. But your brain would recognize everything about theirs. Neuroscientist Kent Berridge at the University of Michigan spent decades studying what he calls the wanting system. His research revealed something that overturned decades of assumptions. Wanting and liking, he found, are controlled by entirely separate systems in the brain. The wanting never shuts off. It was never designed to. In your ancestors' world, that wanting system had one job: find resources, find food, water, social connection, information about threats. The moment your environment went quiet, that was the most dangerous moment of all. Stillness meant you were missing something, and missing something could kill you. So your brain evolved a simple rule. When nothing is happening, go find something happening. Scan, check, look for signals, look for change. That rule is still running inside you. And your phone is the most perfectly engineered object in human history to exploit it. Researcher Lauren Frank at UC San Francisco discovered that your brain does not reward outcomes. It rewards the possibility of outcomes. It rewards the gap between what you expected and what you got. Every time you check your phone and find a new notification, your dopamine spikes. Every time you check and find nothing, the wanting system recalibrates and tells itself, the next check might be the one. B.F. Skinner mapped this exact mechanism in the 1950s. He found the strongest behavioral loops were not created by consistent rewards. They were created by unpredictable ones. A pigeon on a variable reward schedule would peck obsessively, indefinitely, even when the reward never came again. You are the pigeon. Your phone is the lever. Your brain does not check your phone for the content, it checks for the signal, for the possibility of social relevance. In your ancestors' world, social information was survival information. A shift in the group's mood meant danger. Tracking social signals obsessively was not a flaw. It was the most rational thing a human could do. Your brain is still doing that. It just has 14 apps to track now instead of 12 people around a fire. Psychologist Twenge at San Diego State University has documented what happens when this loop goes unchecked. Anxiety, restlessness, difficulty concentrating. Not from the content on your phone, but from the checking behavior itself. From a wanting system that never gets to complete its loop. The cruelest part? The wanting system is not satisfied by getting what it wants. The notification feels good for 3 seconds. Then the wanting system resets and begins looking for the next thing. This is not a bug. It is the most ancient feature your ancestors possessed. A brain that could be fully satisfied would stop scanning. Stopping scanning could kill you, so you were built to always want. And now you live in a world that built a device designed to make you want it. What you can do is change the environment. Researchers call this friction. When the phone is in another room, you check it less. Not because the wanting stops, but because the environment stops triggering it 50 times an hour. And here is the mirror your ancient brain cannot quite process. The thing your ancestors were actually scanning for. Genuine connection, real information, the warm presence of people who mattered. None of that lives in your phone. The notification is not the connection. The feed is not the campfire. The like is not the belonging. Tonight, when your hand moves toward your phone before you have consciously decided to reach for it, that same ancient impulse is firing. The same wanting, the same scanning, the same brain, looking for something that matters in a world that learned to wear its face. The horizon is right where it always was. Your phone just got there first.